Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your morning is going great. Mine's been awesome, and holy crap, guys, the aftermath of Fissure joining Seoul Dynasty is absolutely insane. There's so many questions that we want answered. And well, guess what, guys? Fissure did go on stream, and he did talk a lot about this situation, him leaving the LA Gladiators and joining Seoul Dynasty. He pretty much opened up, said why he wanted to join Seoul Dynasty, and that he's honestly been the biggest fan of them forever, and this is like the happiest and best thing for him. He seems really happy, so I guess that's good for him. And this video, we're going to be going over all of the translations from his stream. It's definitely a lot, so strap in, guys. So he did a pretty long stream, but it was fully in Korean, so anybody who speaks English have no idea what he was saying. And thank God for Gadam Chun on Twitter. She goes by Anna's Tall Mask. So she has been translating things from Korean to English for a while now. And usually when there is any drama going down in Korean, she is the first to cover it. So thank you to her. Go drop a follow on her Twitter. Link is down below in the description. And as I said, guys, it's a lot. We're going to be covering it from the top to the bottom. So if you're excited to hear what Fissure said after joining Seoul Dynasty on stream, be sure to drop a like on this video. If you want to stay updated on all things like this, news, updates about Overwatch League, Overwatch World Cup, be sure to click that red subscription box, guys. I upload content every single day. We grind it out here. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. All right, so before we actually hop into the translations, I want to ask you guys a question about what you prefer. So usually when I do long translations or read a really big statement, I will put the statement or translations that I am reading on the screen so you can read along with me. I want to know if you guys enjoy that, reading it along with me, or if you would prefer that I just play gameplay and talk about it myself and you guys don't have to see that. You can just see people shooting each other, pretty much Overwatch League games like I usually do. It's something I've always wondered. I'm going to leave a poll down below and I want you guys to vote on it. So be sure to click the poll, vote on it, and now without further ado, let's hop into the translations. Alright, so the first thing we're going to cover is just a single quote, which will have to do with the title and thumbnail, so I'm going to get this out of the way. Fissure on stream said this: "I got so many offers, really. There were honestly better offers, but I've been wanting to come to Seoul, so I gave up on all the others to accept Seoul's. It's a team that is worth it all." So Fissure pretty much flexing, saying that every team wanted me. I was able to pick and choose, and I chose Seoul Dynasty because it is the team that I've always wanted to join. It's worth everything to me. I want to play for Seoul Dynasty. I definitely do believe that he got a ton of offers. If I was an Overwatch League expansion team, 100% I would be offering Fissure. And if I was a team like maybe Philadelphia Fusion, who was on the verge of winning the championship, and let's be honest, they kind of did lack in the main tank role for most of the season. Yeah, Sato played pretty decent sometimes, and so did Fraggy, but a player like Fissure coming in, they possibly could have won the entire thing. Obviously, there's teams in the league that don't make sense. For example, London Spitfire, New York Excelsior, Houston Outlaws, they have their main tanks. Even Dallas Fuel, they have a good one. But for the rest of them, honestly, I feel like most of them probably did offer him. So that was one specific thing that he said I really wanted to take out of the whole thing and talk about it first. Now, let's just go ahead and go through all of the translations. I will stop here and there and say some stuff, but I'm going to try to just get through them as much as possible. And just remember, guys, this is a summary, so it's probably most of the important stuff. It's not everything. And now hopping into it, let's go. This stream is just going to be a light chat. No cam. I came to the team house a week ago and moved in after. I couldn't tell anyone or even stream, haha. OMG, all my emotes are purple. But don't worry, I thought this might happen, so I got the designer to make them in a variety of colors. I have all of the colors because I didn't know which team I would join. Plenty of time to change things, no rush. I wanted to come to Dynasty since forever ago. From now on, I will probably stream in Korean only. I don't mind streaming in English, but my English isn't very good. I was a bit nervous about joining Dynasty because I said something stupid a long while ago about the Overwatch World Cup team. Note, this was in 2017. Fissure complained quite vocally on stream about how the 2017 World Cup team had no Kongdu members but 3 Lunatic High members. But I don't think anyone holds a grudge for that. My departure from LA Gladiators was very amicable, unlike London. London sold me with zero transparency, just told me I was transferred. LA Gladiators told me all about the offers that came for me, and I declined the ones I didn't want. Since they knew I wanted Dynasty, LA Gladiators is a great team. I recommend them to all players who are looking at Overwatch League. Toby says hi. Toby, hey, I'm streaming. No cam, I just started. Okay, go to dinner, bye. I'm getting more friendly with the members, but it's still awkward. I need to talk informally with Fleta since we're the same age, but I'm already friendly with Jaehong and Zephyr. I'm still so awkward with Zumba though. Living and sleeping in this team house is so weird. Lunatic High players just walking by. I'm going to start another social media account soon, Facebook and Instagram. I'm wearing Dynasty and Genji gear right now. Love it, love the black. People were asking about Void. He said, I don't know. People said I left with Void, but that never happened. Money isn't everything. If it was all about money, I wouldn't be here. There were 2 teams that offered really crazy amounts, like 25% of the buyout would be my salary. Then somebody told him not to talk about salaries and contracts and stuff, pretty much like he's getting gagged. Then he was asked about trialing for the team. No, I didn't trial for the team. I just came and said hi, played with the teammates for 2 hours. LOL, what trial? I'm the newbie though. I can't talk freely like I did at LA Gladiators. Ooh, interesting there. Talking freely at LA Gladiators like he runs the team. Interesting. I'm kind of waiting for him to mention the LA Gladiators more, guys. He's kind of just focused on Seoul Dynasty. Anyways, I'm not the youngest, but I'm the newbie. Are people happy I came? I came in part because I saw so many fans on Twitter asking me to come to Seoul. Again, somebody told them not to talk about contract stuff, unfortunately. He says the team house is really amazing. Ping pong table, massage chair, just so much better than one of my former teams. And he's not talking about the LA Gladiators, so he must be talking about the London Spitfire. And they did actually have a really crappy house, the first one they were in. The second one they moved to was really nice. That's got to be the one he's talking about. Anyways, I'm not going to make any predictions about the future right now, just going to try hard. I'm confident I can improve on Seoul's Season 1 record. Let's go to playoffs. Early in the season, we might still be finding our footing. We have to coordinate. So please go easy on us in Stage 1. We can definitely do well starting Stage 2 though. It's always hard with new members. No, we are not going to throw Season 1, LOL. What's my jersey number? I want either 0 or 10. 0 because I want 0 losses, but 10 if 0 is unavailable. Number 10 in soccer isn't the flashiest player, but they're like the shot caller and playmaker. I guess he views himself as the shot caller and playmaker. And he's definitely a playmaker, there's no doubt about that. Fissure's insane. But a shot caller, that would be interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to be coming into Seoul Dynasty and taking over all the calling. I could see him definitely being someone who's really vocal, but previously I think Toby and Gambler were the shot callers, and I think Gambler ended up relieving Toby just because he was a better shot caller later into the season. So I'm not sure if he's going to be shot calling. We'll definitely have to wait and see. I was 22 in the LA Gladiators. I missed my Kongdu teammates. Note, this is a reference to a StarCraft 1 joke about StarCraft pro Hong Jinho, founder of the Kongdu company, who always came in second to Boxer. Hong's nickname was Kong, which became a byword for second or two, and he went on to use the nickname when he founded Kongdu. I didn't choose to leave Kongdu. The food here is good too. I think Munchkin is a real wacko, haha. We're already talking informally. I like that. Munchkin was born in 1998, Fissure was born in 1999, but Fissure was born in February, so he has an early birthday, which means school year wise he would have been in Munchkin's grade, so they are treated like the same age. Then he was asked about the World Cup team. I haven't really thought about it. Seoul has scrims too. Oh, this is interesting. So Fissure's saying that he hasn't thought about the World Cup team at all. This means that he probably won't ever play. I think that's safe to assume. If he's not in contact or thinking about it at all, he's not going to get a chance to play. Unfortunate because Fate did underperform in the South Korean qualifier. Would have been nice to have seen Fissure get a chance, but it is what it is. So All-Stars, I'll probably play in an LA Gladiators uniform. That seems like the polite, right thing to do. I'll contact them and ask. I'll do everything they want me to do. I really want to do that. From this, he seems really grateful to the LA Gladiators, and obviously that makes sense, right? The LA Gladiators let him join whatever team he wanted to. Very nice of them, but he's also probably really grateful for it because he did mess up, and he doesn't think that the LA Gladiators owed him that. I think it's all fair to say now that Fissure 100% did have some attitude issues, and that's why LA Gladiators benched him. If you still don't believe in that story, well, I don't really know what to tell you guys. Slasher was right. So if I was Fissure, I would definitely be really grateful to the Gladiators, considering they let me go wherever I want, even after I kind of messed up. Actually really makes me respect LA Gladiators, especially considering that the London Spitfire just dumped him off and didn't tell him anything. Brutal, London. That's brutal, man. Wow. Anyways, I'll probably do it with Dynasty teammates from now on. Oh my god, everyone is sitting near me and watching my stream. Who are you types into the chat is who are you here, where did he go, and he makes who are you a mod. Do Korean fans like my current emotes? I've seen Jaehong's and his are very Korean memey. He was then asked, how did I come to join Seoul? He answered, ever since Apex ended, I wanted to join Lunatic High, but it was hard for me to leave Kongdu. I loved the team atmosphere / vibe, so I wanted to join, even if it was a bench player. Like I said, money isn't everything. I think two things are important. teammate relationships, and winning. The latter is on me, and the former is already good here. To reiterate, LA Gladiators is an amazing organization for letting me choose what I wanted. I'd be happy to treat them to a meal later. I'll probably get flack from Seoul haters now, huh? LOL, that's always the case with teams that are popular. But of course, I'll take the criticism that's warranted. Just keep it reasonable, you know? Happy to take requests to stream another game in the off season, prob not the regular season. I've played a lot of Hammond, like 20 hours. I think I'm good. I think I have a knack, really. But my aim is so bad, I've changed my mouse sense a lot. I'm also checking out people who play Hammond well. I think Fate and Janu are probably the best in Korea right now. I'm watching them and adding my own move. Like I imitated Miro on Winston back in the day and added my own thing. Rest in peace, Miro, guys. It's the end of a legend. And that's what I've been talking about in a lot of my videos when I mention Miro. So many players back in the day just tried to replicate what Miro was doing because he was so damn good. He was literally the trendsetter, and to see him fall off like this is absolutely crazy. Anyways, I think it's fun to join a middling team rather than a top team. LOL, is that weird? Let's not talk about team results right now, though. I think that depresses everyone. Now, I can admit I like Seoul. I couldn't say it before on LA Gladiators. I didn't realize it, but apparently they'd made offers for me before when I was on the bench on Spitfire. Oh, damn. So Seoul Dynasty was trying to get Fissure when he was stuck on the bench in London? That's crazy. And it's also crazy that he had no idea, bro. London Spitfire are some savages, bro. But let's be honest, like, that's the mentality, and these are the things you have to do as an organization to win a championship. They made the smart moves. They weren't going to give one of their best, one of their greatest players over to Seoul Dynasty, who at the time was predicted to win the whole thing. Yeah, right. It also shows that Seoul Dynasty was not confident in Miro starting in Stage 1, because Stage 1 was when Fissure was on the bench. So literally Stage 1, the beginning of this season, Seoul Dynasty was trying to bench Miro for Fissure. Miro must have really been underperforming in scrims prior up to the season as well then. And he hasn't even mentioned Cookie or Miro pretty much this whole entire time. I wonder what Seoul Dynasty is going to do with them. I doubt either of them can make it on another team as a starter. I honestly just don't think they did enough to prove themselves last season. They both had multiple chances and they were just like average or below average. I already said what I think Miro will do, which is stick with Seoul Dynasty, be a bench player, help with coaching and analyzing, all that good stuff. As for Cookie, not really too sure. Seoul Dynasty will probably try to dump him off in a trade or get something for him, but I see him just leaving his contract and getting trials for other teams, possibly moving down to contenders, or if he does perform in a trial for an Overwatch League team, he could possibly join an expansion one. We'll just have to see what happens. I really wanted to transfer to Seoul. I made my in-game skills all Dynasty skins and everything, but they wouldn't let me go. Wow. So when he was on London Spitfire, he made all of his skins Seoul Dynasty skins to try to show them that he wanted to go there. But of course, London wouldn't let him go to Seoul Dynasty. They were their direct competition at the time. So that's smart of London. They tried to dump him off on a bad team. Everyone saw me use Dynasty skins and speculated about me wanting to join Seoul. Yes, I did want to join Seoul. I don't know if people could tell, but all my comp skins have been Dynasty for a few days now. Some fans will support me just for joining this team, but some fans will only love me once we start winning. I want to win those fans over too. What I can promise is that I won't let you worry about my position as main tank. Oh fuck, I'm really overpromising, aren't I? I'm at the team house. I've been here for 3 days now. No one's been using cam on stream for 3 days because of me, LMAO. Jaehong never uses cam though. No one notices that, but also you could hear me at the end of Jito's streams the other day. Then he continues to talk about being friendly with all the teammates. Munchkin is insane. He knows everyone. He's friendly with everyone. I'm 20 years old, by the way, guys. I know I look 27. Then Fissure ends the stream. So that's everything he said, guys. It was definitely a lot, and we did learn a good amount of things about London Spitfire, which was interesting. I didn't expect that. I wanted to hear more about the LA Gladiators. I'm guessing he doesn't want to talk about it because it probably will just reflect a bad light on him. But as I said in the announcement video, stuff will come out, guys. Players from the LA Gladiators will tell people, that will get leaked, or someone might just straight up come out and talk about it on their stream. I could see Sure4 doing that maybe. But just give it some time. Slasher will definitely get the juice for us, boys. He's been right about everything lately, and I do want to transition this a little bit and talk about Slasher and go over some tweets he said today. So obviously when Slasher reported this whole entire Fissure situation, he got a lot of hate. And then when I reported it and supported him, I got a lot of hate. Even up until 2 days ago, guys, when I made my best player out of every single hero in the Overwatch League, I picked Gesture over Fissure multiple times, and people were really upset, calling me an idiot and a whole bunch of other names, saying that none of these things are even true, they haven't been proved yet. I honestly thought it was funny because it's kind of clear that it's true, guys. If you don't believe in them by now, I don't know what to tell you. Slasher's been wrong about one thing, and that's Cox joining Seoul Dynasty, which I 100% believe that Cox was offered a spot and there was a contract. It just fell through for some reason. Other than that, Slasher has been right every single time, and we really need to stop doubting him. If he says something, I believe it 100%, and I think you guys should as well. And now with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Slasher's Twitter from today, because he's been tweeting out a lot of funny things. It's kind of like a humble brag. Not even a humble brag. It's just he's bragging that he was right, and I don't blame him. I would be too. He deserves it, guys. Let's go and take a look at these tweets. Alright, so the first one that came out was this. As previously reported in early July and denied by Fissure, Fissure has been transferred from the LA Gladiators to the Seoul Dynasty. Financial terms of the deal were not disclosed. And then under that is a quote to his original tweet. Just thinking about it, damn guys, a month and a half ago, he reported that this was going to happen, guys. Hardly anybody believed him, and look at him now, guys. What a beast. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. He said this: I have 200 IQ, and it was a retweet of what Fissure said to Slasher, saying the source is his thoughts. Oh, man. So if you guys do not know, this was Fissure's response to Slasher after he leaked the whole situation a month and a half ago. He just straight up tried to deny the whole thing and play the really good guy and say that, oh, LA Gladiators just put Remix in because he's better than me. Okay. Again, I still can't believe some of you guys believe that. What is wrong with you? Alright, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. I'm not trying to be mean, but seriously, come on, it's Fissure. He's insane. The LA Gladiators definitely didn't just come out of nowhere and think, oh yeah, Remix is better than Fissure. No. It did not happen, guys. On a serious note, though, guys, this needs to be the last time that, like, as a community who follows the Overwatch League and loves the players, we need to not just completely blindly follow them and believe everything they say. If Slasher reports something, it is more than likely going to be true. And you have to understand that if it's bad, the players will 100% deny it, because it will only make them look worse if they're like, oh yeah, I did that, I'm a dick, I'm a piece of crap. That will devalue them and make other teams not want them. They have to deny in order to save face and keep their reputation up. It's exactly what the Boston Uprising did. It's exactly what Fissure did. It's exactly what everybody is going to do when they go under fire, because that's what's logical. That's what's best for them. They have their own interest in mind. It literally does not benefit Slasher at all to make up some random lies saying, oh yeah, Fissure wants to leave his team, he's toxic. Or that the Boston Uprising, they want to sell half their roster, they're having issues with their head coach, they want to trade him, blah blah blah. If that was a lie, it would completely ruin his career. He has spent a very long time trying to build up his reputation. And over the course of this past Overwatch League season and offseason, his credibility is 100% legit now. Nobody should question him anymore. If he says something, it is more than likely true unless it falls through. That's pretty much what I wanted to say about Slasher. Let's now take a look at his very last tweet, which was a quote to one of his old tweets. Fissure is now Overwatch League's Kawhi Leonard, and then he retweeted it today saying 100%. Now, for those of you guys who don't get this, Kawhi Leonard is very similar to Fissure. So he was on the San Antonio Spurs. They were a really good team. He was pretty much going to be the poster boy. He was taking over the reins from like Tim Duncan, Tony Parker. He was still young, and he was the guy for San Antonio. He was going to run the show for them in the upcoming years. And he also won multiple championships with them in the past and was an MVP. He was literally the golden boy for the San Antonio Spurs. Very similar to how Fissure was for the LA Gladiators. But then out of nowhere, he just like went toxic and was like, I want to leave. I want to go to LA. I hate my team, blah, blah, blah. And everybody was like, why? It seemed so great from the outside looking in, and the San Antonio Spurs seemed so nice, just like the LA Gladiators. So it's a very good comparison. And Kawhi Leonard, if you guys didn't know, did eventually get traded. Unfortunately, he didn't get to go where he wanted. He got sent over to Toronto, unlike Fissure, who luckily did get to go to his preferred destination. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. We covered the whole entire stream, all the translations from Fissure's initial thoughts on joining Seoul Dynasty. It seems like he was really just excited and overall so glad that he's with the Lunatic High members. Good for him. I guess it's great that he's happy now. He was a really good player, and he's someone I am excited to watch play, no matter how toxic he might have been with the LA Gladiators. I feel bad for the LA Gladiators. You know, they had a really good main tank in Fissure, and it seems like they treated him really good. Unfortunately for them, Fissure just did not want to be there, and I guess that's what happens sometimes. It might have been what ruined their playoff chances last season. But, you know, I guess, yeah, it is what it is. Mad respect for them still letting Fissure go where he wanted. Seriously. As for Slasher, I think everybody should go on Twitter right now. Give him a good old follow. Tell him you're sorry. Tell him thank you for the juice. Keep feeding us. He is the man. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. If there's anything you want me to talk about in particular that has to do with this whole entire trade with Fissure, Seoul Dynasty, LA Gladiators, be sure to comment down below. If it gets a lot of attention, I will definitely do it. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like on it, guys. Seriously, every like counts. If I can get over 1,000 every single video, that always means so much to me. And if you made it this far in the video, guys, good job. Thank you for watching the entire thing. I really respect that. All the support I've been getting during this whole double upload grind has been absolutely insane, and it really just encourages me to want to do it more. I am dedicated to this. It's really hard. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm sleeping a little bit less, but it really is fun, man. I love covering the Overwatch League. It's just an amazing experience being able to connect with all of you guys. It's just the best, man. I want to say thank you one more time. You guys rock. And if you guys did make it this far, you truly are a rock star. Seriously, go down in the comments and let me know that you made it this far by saying double upload grind is insane. I will do my absolute best to heart everyone's comment and leave a reply. And that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Click that red subscription box if you haven't already. Stay updated on everything Overwatch League. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Give me the juice. Give me the juice. Give me the juice.